2004 Cadillac CTSV. To be fair, the first-gen CTSV doesn't look too bad, but considering its engine, it's like a monster with a very plain and boring-looking body. Introduced in 2004, the CTSV was designed to compete with European sports sedans like the BMW M5 and Mercedes AMG E55. The heart of the sedan was the formidable 5.7-liter LS6 V8 engine, borrowed from the Corvette Z06. This all-aluminum engine produced 400 horsepower and 395 foot-pounds of torque. The LS6 was known for its robust performance and reliability, featuring a high-flow intake manifold, larger fuel injectors, and a more aggressive camshaft than the standard LS1 engine. The engine's power was complemented by a Tremec T56 6-speed manual transmission, allowing the car to sprint to 60 in just 4.6 seconds and complete the quarter mile in around 13 seconds, making it one of the fastest sedans of its time. 2004 Mercury Marauder. Revived in 2003 after a long hiatus, the Marauder was based on the Ford Panther platform, sharing its underpinnings with the Grand Marquis, but with significant performance enhancements. The heart of the Marauder was a 4.6-liter DOHC V8 engine, derived from the Ford Mustang Mach-1, producing an impressive 302 horsepower and 318 foot-pounds of torque. This engine featured an aluminum block and heads, with a dual overhead camshaft design allowing higher revs and better airflow than the standard V8s in the Grand Marquis. The Marauder was equipped with a 4-speed automatic transmission, beefed up to handle the increased power. It also featured a 3.55-to-1 rear axle ratio, which improved acceleration. It could sprint to 60 in just 6.9 seconds and complete the quarter mile in around 15.4 seconds. Not bad. 2009 Infiniti FX50S. The FX series debuted in 2003 with the FX45 and FX35 models. The FX50, introduced in 2009, replaced the FX45 at the top of the range. Infiniti aimed this model at customers who wanted the utility of an SUV but still retained the driving dynamics of a low-slung sports car. Visually, however, the vehicle failed to impress. It didn't look as appealing as the high-performance crossovers from Europe. Nevertheless, the engine is the talk of the town when it comes to this car. It's an absolute beast. A 5.0-liter V8 engine makes an impressive 390 horsepower and 369 foot-pounds of torque. This naturally aspirated engine offers robust power, allowing the FX50S to sprint to 60 in just 5.7 seconds, which is great for such a large crossover. 1995 Callaway Supernatural SS. The 95 Supernatural SS is a classic example of deceptive power hidden behind a modest exterior. To the casual observer, this Impala SS-based model might seem underwhelming. Lacking dramatic body kits or flared fenders, the Supernatural SS retains the entire exterior design of the boring Impala. However, this unassuming facade hides a true beast, Callaway's impressive Supernatural engine. Under the hood, a 6.3-liter naturally aspirated V8 churns out a remarkable 404 horsepower and 412 foot-pounds of torque. With a reworked intake system, enhanced exhaust, and refined internals, the engine demonstrates Callaway's mastery in extracting maximum power from naturally aspirated setups. As a result, the sedan sprints to 60 in just 5.5 seconds, 1 second better than stock, and finishes the quarter mile in 14.1 seconds, 0.9 seconds quicker than stock. 1994 Buick Roadmaster Wagon. Buick's Roadmaster name dates back to 1936, but it wasn't until the early 90s that the name was revived for this full-size, family-oriented wagon. At first glance, the Roadmaster wagon looks like a typical family vehicle from the mid-90s, complete with wood grain paneling and a boxy, utilitarian design. However, this mundane appearance belies the beast within. The 1994 model is equipped with a 5.7-liter LT1 V8 engine, the same powerhouse found in the Chevy Corvette of that era. This engine produces 260 horsepower and 335 foot-pounds of torque. Despite weighing more than 2 tons, the Roadmaster can sprint from 0 to 60 miles per hour in around 8 seconds. Not bad. This juxtaposition of a bland exterior with a high-performance engine makes the Buick Roadmaster wagon a true sleeper, capable of surprising many unsuspecting drivers at the stoplight. 2005 Pontiac Grand Prix GXP. The Grand Prix itself had a rich history dating back to 1962, but by the early 2000s, Pontiac sought to revitalize its image with models that embraced its driving excitement motto. The GXP variant, introduced in 2005, was designed to be a performance-focused, sportier version of the Grand Prix sedan. Its exterior is rather unremarkable, featuring the typical mid-2000s sedan design with a long, shark-like body and minimal flair. However, this mundane facade hides a formidable powerhouse. Under the hood lies a 5.3-liter LS4 V8 engine, capable of producing an impressive 303 horsepower and 323 foot-pounds of torque. This engine, derived from the Corvette's LS1, transforms the Grand Prix GXP into a high-performance machine. The car can go from 0 to 60 in just 5.7 seconds and cover the quarter mile in 14.3 seconds. AMC Gremlin 401XR. Known for its stubby, almost awkward design, the Gremlin had a love-it-or-hate-it exterior, with a boxy rear end and minimalist styling that distinguished it from its era's sleeker, sportier cars. AMC marketed the Gremlin as an affordable and economical vehicle, but an AMC dealer had another vision for it, turning this humble car into a performance sleeper. With that idea, the 401XR was born in 1972 as a custom creation by Randall AMC, an independent dealer in Arizona, who modified a limited number of Gremlins with AMC's powerful 401 cubic-inch V8 engine, an engine typically reserved for high-performance muscle cars like the AMC Javelin and AMX. The 401XR's V8 engine produced up to 255 horsepower, which is significant for such a light, compact car. This power allowed the car to go from 0 to 60 in just over 6 seconds and run the quarter mile in the high 13-second range. The Gremlin's modest exterior meant that few would suspect the powerhouse beneath the hood, giving it a true sleeper status. Aston Martin V8 Signet. The Signet, introduced in 2011, was based on the Toyota IQ and aimed to provide Aston Martin owners with a compact, eco-friendly city car option. However, the idea of an Aston Martin-branded microcar left many enthusiasts underwhelmed, as the Signet's small size and Toyota 1.3-liter engine were a far cry from the brand's signature luxury and power. Aston Martin discontinued the Signet in 2013 due to low demand, but in 2018, Aston Martin's engineers decided to resurrect the idea with a radical twist. They built a one-off V8-powered Signet, completely transforming the humble city car into a performance monster. This V8 Signet hides an Aston Martin 4.7-liter V8 engine under the hood, taken from the Vantage S. With a whopping 430 horsepower, this Signet can sprint from 0 to 60 in just 4.2 seconds and has a top speed of 170 miles per hour, which is absolutely insane for such a small car. Aston Martin re-engineered the car entirely, equipping it with a wider chassis, new suspension, a 6-speed manual transmission, and rear-wheel drive, all to manage this monster V8.